Oh, hello. This is the story about how Paul lost his credit card in the Aswarian Sea when he was in North Africa. Many moons ago, visiting Morocco out in country, I stopped into a sleepy little fishing village in the westernmost part of Morocco on the Atlantic coast of Africa. I was exploring the region intensely. As I was exploring, I decided to walk around town. I was in a courtyard with a clock tower. The wind was blowing. The sea smelled like salt. The air smelled sweeter than daisies. So as I walked out of the town square, I walked out onto the dock. There was a massive marina. There was a dock, and as I was looking at the ocean, the winds blowing across the Atlantic were plowing into my face. I reached into my pocket to try to get my phone to take pictures. As I reached into my pocket, I pulled out my phone. Little did I realize my credit cards were somehow stuck to my phone. As I pulled the credit cards and the phone out of my pocket, a big, huge gust of Atlantic Sea wind blew into my face and caught my credit cards and swept them out into the sea. Now in Morocco, the tide rises 10 to 15 feet. So in the evening, the tides are about, the swell comes in over the top of the wave breakers, but in the morning, you can actually walk probably about a mile into the sea. I went there the next morning to see if my credit cards were there, but they were not. Strangely enough, a few years later, I was walking on the beach in Florida, in Orlando as a matter of fact, just sitting there on the beach looking out into the sunset. As I was sitting there, a big wave crashed into the ocean, crashed onto the beach, and wouldn't you know it, my credit cards had made it all the way across the Atlantic onto the eastern coast of Florida. Can you believe it? I can. And it's all over now.
That's all for now.
That's all for now.
And then you put the pipe in your mouth, get your book back, get your book back, and revert to position 1. Good evening, folks.
Have a good evening, folks.